Welcome back to Treasures from the Purans, a treasure chest of fascinating stories from the Puran genre of Indian literature. The curated stories in this series are from Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, which I have adapted for this podcast. I'm Valentina Trivedi, bringing you treasures from the Purans. श्रीमद्भागवतं पुण्यं नानाख्यानकवान्वितं द्वैपायनमुखोद्भूतं पञ्चलक्षणसंयुतं शृण्वतां सर्वपापघ्नं शुभदं सुखदं तथा इतिहासमिदं पुण्यं Kirtitam Muni Sattamaha. Anybody who hears this Srimad Bhagavatam, endowed with 5 characteristics and filled with various anecdotes that came out of the mouth of Vyasa, finds all his sins destroyed and attains peace and blessedness. O Munis, this holy history has thus been described to you. The last episode ended with the kings gathered in Kashi, wondering if Princess Shashikala would overlook them and choose a pauper like Sudarshan. "I will slay Sudarshan," announced King Yuddhajit. Hearing this, the king of Keral replied, "O king, this is an Ichha Swayamvar. This is not a Swayamvar demanding a show of strength. The princess will select a husband of her own free will. So there is no room for quarrel here. Moreover," he continued, "you had driven Sudarshan out of his kingdom and installed your own grandson on the throne. Sudarshan too is of royal descent and the son of the king of Kaushal. Why would you kill this innocent boy? Lapsyase tatphalam nunam nayasya nripottama shastasti kaschidayushman jagato asya jagatpatihi." O one blessed with a long life, there is a God who governs this universe. If you commit a wrong, know that you will receive its fruit. There is no doubt about it. Dharmo jayati na dharmah satyam jayati na nritam manyam kuru rajendra tyaja papamatim kila. O king, dharma wins over adharma and truth wins over falsehood. So forsake your evil intentions. Your grandson is also present here. He is also a deserving one. Maybe the princess will choose him. There are several powerful princes and kings present here, and the princess can choose any one of them. Then where is the need for a quarrel or any violence? Yuddhajit replied, "O king, whatever you have just said is morally correct. With so many worthy suitors here, how can an unworthy one be chosen? As a jackal is unfit to enjoy what is due to the lion, so is this Sudarshan unfit to have the princess for a bride. Balam vedo hi vipranam bhubhujam chapajam balam Kim nyayam maharaja bravimyahamihadhuna. The Brahmins have the Vedas as their strength, the Kshatriyas their weapons as their source of strength. So what is wrong with what I have said? This world is supposed to be enjoyed only by heroes, not by cowards." A dispute thus arose in the Swayamvar hall as King Subahu walked in. The gathered kings then asked him, "What is the objective in announcing this Swayamvar, O king? Please tell us clearly who you intend to give your daughter in marriage to." King Subahu said, "My daughter has selected Sudarshan even though I have been trying to dissuade her to do so. I don't know what to do. Sudarshan too has come here uninvited and is staying here calmly." On hearing this, the kings asked Sudarshan to come there. When he arrived, they asked him, "O peaceful one, who invited you here? Why have you come to this assembly of kings?" "Na vai sainyam na sachivana kosho na brihadvalam kimartham cha samayatas tattvam bruhi mahamate." You have no forces, no ministers, no wealth, and no army. Then what is the reason for your presence here? "Yuddha kama nripatayo varte yatra samagame kanyartham sainya sampannah kim tvam kartumihachise." You see that in this assembly of kings, powerful monarchs are ready to fight each other for the sake of the princess's hand. What do you intend to do in these circumstances? Your brother too is here, with his army, and the powerful Yuddhajit is here to help him. Think carefully and decide what you should do." Sudarshan replied thus, "Na balam na sahayo me न कोशो दुर्गसंश्रयः न मित्राणि न सौहार्दी न नृपारक्षका मम अत्र स्वयंवरं श्रुत्वा दृष्टुकाम इहागतः स्वप्ने देव्या प्रेरितोऽस्मि भगवत्या न संशयः." True, I have no army, no help, no wealth, no forts, no friends, and no kings to protect me. And yet I have come for this Swayamvar. But there is something else. I have come here on the command of Devi Bhagavati, who ordered me in my dream to do so. I have obeyed what Bhagavati Bhuvaneshwari ordered me to do. O kings, everywhere I look, I see the Supreme Goddess Bhagavati Bhavani. I don't have animosity towards anyone, but he who becomes my enemy will be duly punished by the Devi. When even the gods Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh become powerless without her Shakti, why should I worry about what will happen? Whatever is ordained by her is inevitable. Hearing Sudarshan's calm words and seeing his mind so devoted to Devi Bhagavati, the kings replied, "O Sudarshan, what you have said is true. This universe functions according to the Divine Mother's wishes. It is never otherwise. Yet, Yuddhajit, the king of Ujjain, is intent on killing you. O sinless one, we see that there is no trace of evil in you. We are overcome with pity for you. Please think carefully and act accordingly." Sudarshan said, "You are all kind and large-hearted, and I respect your words, O kings. No one can cause another's death. No soul is independent. Everyone is under the effect of their karma. Sanchitam vartamanam cha prarabdham cha tritiyakam kala karma svabhavescha tatam sarvamidam jagat na devi manusham hantum shaktah kalagamam vina hanta nimitta matrena hanti kalah sanatanaha." The Pandits who have realized the truth say that there are three kinds of karma: the Sanchit or the accumulated, the Vartaman or the present, and the Prarabdh or the destined. The basis of this whole world is Kal or time, Karma or action, and Swabhav or nature. Unless the proper time comes, even Devatas cannot kill men. Men are killed on account of a cause, but the real destroyer is Kal. My father, though a destroyer of many others, was himself killed by a lion, and my mother's father was slain by Yuddhajit in battle. Creatures may try their best to preserve their life, but are killed in spite of it if fated to die. And those who are not fated to die yet may live on for 1,000 years, though there may be none to protect them. O kings, I do not fear Yuddhajit. I consider fate to be supreme, and therefore I remain calm and undisturbed. Smaranam satatam nityam bhagavatyah karomyaham vishvasya janani devi kalyanam sa karishyati. I am always aware of the presence of Devi Bhagavati. She is the mother of this entire universe, and she will take care of me. One will certainly have to bear the burden of one's past karmas, whether good or bad. Less intelligent and deluded people, on experiencing pain as a result of their own karmas, bear animosity towards others on trifling matters. I am not perturbed by such enemies. I will be present here, calmly. Bhagavatyah pramanam me nanyam janami sanyatah tatkritam cha sukham dukkham bhavishyati cha nanyatha. The words of Devi Bhagavati are the only proof I know. Whether the future is good or bad, it will all be according to what she has ordained. O worthy kings, do not worry on account of Yuddhajit. I bear no enmity towards him. He who bears animosity towards me will reap its rewards. O king, Vyas addressed King Janmejaya as he continued the story. The kings were glad to hear Sudarshan's words, and they all stayed on for the Swayamvar. The day of the Swayamvar dawned. Invited by King Subahu, the kings arrived in the carpeted and decorated Swayamvar hall, attired in fine clothes and glittering ornaments. Everyone waited eagerly for the princess to arrive, and the only thought in their minds was, who will be the lucky one who she will choose to garland? If she chooses Sudarshan, then there will definitely be some clashes. While they were busy with such thoughts, there was a loud roll of the drums, and King Subahu went to escort the princess from her chambers. Princess Shashikala, dressed in fine silk and adorned with dazzling ornaments, looked like Devi Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. The king looked at her lovingly and smiled, even though he was anxious. Uttishta putri sunase kare dhritva shubham srajam vrajamandap madhyeyad samajam pashya bhubhujam. Child, he said, take this beautiful garland and come to the Swayamvar hall, where a fine assembly of kings awaits you. Gunavana rupa sampanna kulinascha nirpottamaha tava chitte savedyastu tamavrishushna sumadhyame. O slender one, he continued, whoever you find most well-qualified, handsome, wealthy, and of noble birth, select him. After listening to her father, the usually reticent Shashikala responded in a dulcet tone, Father, I will not go before the kings who are inspired by lust. I have read in the scriptures that women should cast their glances only on their husband, not on other men. The woman who goes before a gathering of men is mentally claimed by them all, as they all desire her. Thus her chastity is destroyed. Holding a garland when a princess goes to a Swayamvar hall, she becomes an ordinary woman, just like a prostitute who looks at many men to judge their merits and demerits. How can I behave like a prostitute, who does not attach her feelings firmly on one man, but glances constantly at many lustful persons? Though this system is approved by the elderly, I am not going to follow it, she added resolutely. Father, she spoke gently yet firmly, I have already told you that I have mentally chosen Sudarshan. I have absolutely no intention of leaving him and choosing another. If you truly have my welfare in mind, then arrange my marriage with Sudarshan on an auspicious day and time. On hearing his daughter's words, King Subahu's mind was flooded with anxiety. All the powerful kings who have come here with their armies will be enraged if I go back and tell them that my daughter refuses to come to the Swayamvar hall, he thought. Quite likely, they will kill me. My own forces are not strong enough to fight and drive them away. Sudarshan too is alone, helpless, and wealthless. What shall I do now? On the horns of this dilemma, the king was plunged into deep sorrow and confusion. Katyayani Mahamaye Bhavani Bhuvaneshwari Sansara Sagare Magnam Mamuddhar Kripamayi Brahma Vishnu Shivaradhye Prasida Jagadambike Mano Abhilashitam Devi Varam Dehi Namostute. Dear listeners, if you have any feedback or suggestions, you can write to me at valentinatrivedi@myyahoo.com.